behalf of Goa Hotel and Restaurant Association, I would like to welcome all of you for this press conference. Let me introduce my colleagues on the head table. And to my right is my Vice President of the Association, Girish Sardesai. Then the owners of Cafe Tato Group of Company, Pradeep Dhuri. Then Rajesh Salgaonkar of Gopika International. Then the owner of Ritz Group of Hotels, Rajesh Desai, to my left. Prahlad Sungtankar, owner of Black Market and BSB, and the famous Kenny's, basically Akshay Kenny. We have a couple of hotels here. And I am Gaurish Dhon. I'm the president of Goa Hotel and Restaurant Association. Well, friends, as you know, we have been going through a very bad time. Soon after COVID-19 pandemic, after March, when there was a strict lockdown of all the hotels and restaurants in Goa. Almost 3 months have passed now, and with skeleton services, few of the restaurants have opened their operations. Basically, the restaurants, which is the biggest industry in tourism in Goa. As you all know, tourism plays a very vital role in the economy of Goa after mining. Mining has been closed down for almost 6-7 years now, and the only survival where one third, maybe 30% and more of our population is employed directly or indirectly in tourism industry in Goa. We also get about 30 to 40% repeat clientele in Goa, just because of our good food, good people, and our culture. Good beaches. You have good temples, churches, and people like to come again and again to Goa. Well, coming to the subject, we had met the Chief Minister this morning. We went with a delegation. We gave him a memorandum requesting what this industry looks from him. There are few issues which I would like to highlight at this press conference today. First thing, we have asked him to start all our restaurants, bars, and hotels by 1st of July 2020. Let there be operations because COVID-19 is going here to stay for quite long. You all know about this disease, and this pandemic is going to be there. Only thing, how best we can take care, the social distancing, using of mask, sanitizing our places, using all SOPs which are there in place, we can come back in business in full swing. Well, as I told you earlier, we employ about 30 to 40% of people. There are people who are supplying fish, there are people who are supplying us vegetables, there are people who are supplying us milk, bread, you name it, right from taxi owners, the rickshaws, the motorcycle pilots are fully dependent upon the tourism activity in Goa. You would agree that if this industry is closed, we are in a big mess. So we have requested the Honorable Chief Minister first to start the industry by 1st of July 2020, and he has positively assured us that we are going to help you with this start of this industry. Well, coming to the industry back, he has started our restaurant. See, from last 15 days, we have been working with our skeleton service because most of our employees, the staff, which are residing in across borders of Goa, like Maharashtra, Sawantwadi, Sindhudurg side, Karwar, and all these Karnataka areas where people used to be employed in hotel industry, have gone home back. So we are left with only 20 to 25% of staff from Goa who are there with us, or people who didn't go and we have taken care about them during this lockdown. They are there with us. So most of these restaurants who have opened now have been working with skeleton services. But simultaneously, the bars have not opened. So in Goa, as you all know, liquor is a part of our culture. It's not that you come to get boozed or drunk. Because everybody would like to have a small peg, 30 ml or 60 ml of whiskey before he has a dinner or a bottle of beer. so or a small sip of wine. So that's a culture, and we have requested Honorable Chief Minister, since he has opened up liquor shops outside till 8 o'clock, allow the hoteliers also to run their bars. Bars have to be on, because without bars, no restaurants can open. Next issue was the timing which he has put, because there's a curfew after 9 to 7 in the morning, and there are no restaurants which are allowed to keep open after 9 o'clock. Mind you, my dear friends, nobody would leave their house at 7, 7:30 to have their dinner so early. Goa, it's not that. You find people eating after 9, 9:30, 10. Our restaurants are open till 11 o'clock. So we have requested the Honorable Chief Minister, please allow the old timings to continue to 11. I mean, till 11 has to be there. You don't give an extension of timing. Earlier there was extension of 12 or 1 o'clock even. Don't give that at the moment, but at least till 11 o'clock, allow the restaurant to function with bars. And he has assured us very positively that he's going to look into it, and they are going to take a decision. Friends, bars are internal part of a restaurant, and it has to be on, because without liquor, none of these restaurants will survive, and the economy, because that's going to generate income to the government. Keep that in mind. We were paying huge taxes to the government by way of VAT and GST. So that's not coming back to government. So if bars, restaurants start functioning again, because most of our Goans, brothers and sisters, they like eating outside, they like partying outside. Once in a week at least they go to different restaurants. They would like to taste different restaurant food. We're all foodies, my dear friends. Even the smallest and the poorest person will go and have a cup of tea in Cafe Tata or Bosle's. The most of the couples at least once in a week come out for food and dine outside. So that's the way of life in Goa. So we have requested Honorable Chief Minister that he has to do it very seriously from 1st of July, and has assured us. Finally, when you come down to taxis, renewals, and licenses, there is no discount, or there is nothing. What you say is that let's see, we'll give you this discount, or this process is not there. Let us do it afterwards. No, you are asked to do all your renewals in time. Whereas we have been closed for last 3 months now, and basically we had to renew all our municipal licenses. We had to renew all our other licenses like food and drug. There are a couple of licenses, labor licenses, from then fire and safety licenses. All those licenses we have requested through our memorandum to the Honorable Chief Minister, give us some relaxation at least, because most of the states in India now, they have come forward with SOPs and helping the state hoteliers. Basically, they have given a relaxation. If we have renewed now, give us at least 3 months or 4 months of relaxations in that coming year, next year, by helping us in this crisis. You take about the garbage fees which CCP is charging today. They've already tried to hike the charges. The trade licenses are renewed. We have paid full amount. The other thing is there are many restaurants in Goa at the moment who have closed down for good, because they cannot survive with these 3-4 months of closure. They don't know, the uncertainty is there, and the rentals are going on in a huge way. So to avoid that rental, they have closed down permanently. Maybe they may come up again with some other places and start their businesses again. But those who are in rental premises have a very bad time today, my dear friends. We are gone into from bad to worse. The situation is so much that we need to start our restaurant as early as possible. The hotels rooms have also to be started as early as possible. There is an SOP which has been come out by the director of tourism for the hoteliers. There are certain things which have been done, that you have to disinfect the room, you have to fumigate the room. Every change of the gas, once you fumigate, you cannot sell the room for 24 hours because it's going to smell. So you are going to work with 50% occupancy of the room, which is practically difficult. How can you clean up an electronic gadget? There are phones, there are switch buttons, there's a TV remote, there's a TV, and all the writing pads. It's difficult to sanitize each and every item at the moment. So we have requested to come down with SOPs. Let us sit across the table and see what best we can do. how can we help? Because it's a vis-a-vis win-win situation. As you want SOPs, we also want our clients to be safe. We also want our client to come back again. And Goa has to be a safe destination for tourists to come in. You know, even if you ask my colleagues, we're all fed up of staying here in Goa for so long now. We didn't have a break at all. So we would like at least to go to Belgaum and come back, or somewhere, some place for one a night or a two and come back. Similarly, people there are thinking that which is the safest place? Chalo, let's go to Goa. Goa is the safest place. Let's have. So we are damn sure that if you open up for the economy, the Goan tourism industry will definitely boom up again to normal. By another 6 months, we will see there's an increase. But this is the right time to open, my dear friends. And we have requested this to the Honorable Chief Minister, that let us start tourism, let us put everything in place, let the taxis, let the tour operators start their business, the boat cruises are closed, the travel tourism, entire tours, darshans are closed, the casinos have been closed. So you cannot live with this closure for quite long, you have to start again, because COVID is here to stay. There are so many other viruses which have come and gone, but we have never seen closure of this type. But government was kind enough and have taken a decision at the right time by closing certain things, and they have been very proactive. We have been working with the government, and we have seen all the steps have been in the right direction. And I'm sure now with this government, definitely by opening up the hotel industry, we are going to have a tough time, no doubt, by bringing in people, because we have to send a call to our people, calling them back, because they have to come. Because even if you have to ask me to start my hotel tomorrow, I'll not be able, because my staff is not there. Similarly, all my colleagues here are facing the same type of things. We have to gear up to start our restaurants, our hotels, and I'm sure with your help and your proactive response from the press, let's market Goa again as a beautiful destination. Let's see people coming down, and let us have more and more tourists coming down, because this is the only nearer and dearer destination to many Indians and people who are coming from abroad also. But people abroad now, at the moment, I believe till October, will not have all those charters and all. But at least domestic tourists, they love traveling, and Goa would be the safest place for all of them. My colleagues, Girish.